All right, Matt, we're kicking off the main card. UFC Brasilia coming at us from the Ginásio Nelson in Brasilia, Brazil, at 155 pounds between an old man that just won't go away in Francisco Trinaldo and John the Bull Makdessi. Matt, this fight is actually a lot of fun because John Makdessi is one of those guys that he's either getting finished by Lando Venata in impressive fashion or he's absolutely dismantling Ross Pearson in Calgary, Alberta, Canada with a fight of the night performance. And actually, that's peppered into his 3-fight win streak. Kind of weird that he fought Ross Pearson and then he fought Jesus Pinedo. It just doesn't seem like it was good matchmaking. But now we finally get a good shot. And he's taking on Francisco Trinaldo, a guy that's coming off of a decision win over Bobby Green. A guy that's been in the UFC for a very long time. And he's 14-6 overall. He was on a pretty little win streak. Had a win over Paul Felder. Then he took on Kevin Lee and didn't get the nod there. But Francisco Trinaldo has had quite a UFC career. It's been almost underrated. I mean, even in the loss to Alexander Hernandez, I know we both felt that he won that fight. So, very good matchmaking in this one. What do you think of this fight?
So, Trinaldo's weird because he wins fights that he shouldn't win and then he loses fights that he shouldn't lose. He's very odd. He fights the level of his competition, and that can be said for John Makdessi as well. That's why I don't really know what we're going to get in this fight. When Trinaldo's leading the dance, when he's moving forward, throwing his spinning back kicks, throwing his big hooks, he has really good power. And with a guy like Makdessi, we've seen him get stopped before. I don't think he's a bad chin by any means. It's just Trinaldo has a lot of power. And when Makdessi's moving backwards, his defense sometimes struggles. But the same can be said both ways. When Makdessi's moving forward, using his boxing combinations, finishing with a leg kick, pushing Trinaldo up against the cage, he's going to have a lot of success. It's just, we've seen so many versions of both guys. It's going to be really weird to see which version we get in this fight. But both guys are moving forward. I just feel like Trinaldo has the power edge. And when you have the power edge, and it's not that Makdessi is basic striking. He throws that really nice spinning back fist. He has good spinning techniques himself. I just think that when both guys do pretty much the same thing, but one guy has a little bit more power, I just have to side with him. So I think Trinaldo's going to win.
Good low kick, too, from John Makdessi. Very important for him. And a good move of gyms. And sometimes, you know, when you go from one big gym to another, like he did, going from TriStar to Rufus Sport, you wonder what's going to happen, and it's really benefited him. It really has. So John Makdessi coming in full head of steam. Odds makers actually siding with Francisco Trinaldo here at a -180 favorite. John Makdessi coming in around a +150. If you look over on Tapology to 429 votes, 75% are going with Trinaldo, 83% predicting a decision. Is that what you're going with?
I think so. I don't think we're going to see a finish. Both guys are fairly durable. They've shown that throughout their UFC career, but I do think Trinaldo just has a bit of an edge in the striking. I feel like that's where the fight's going to mostly take place.
Very interesting fight at 155 pounds, Matt. Again, great matchmaking here. Wonderful card. UFC Brasilia. You're not going to want to miss the rest of our predictions for the main card, the prelims, and 5 minutes for a main event between Charles Oliveira and Kevin Lee for Fight Night Picks, Matt. Let's get into it.